morning, everyone. Please have a seat. Welcome to the Grade 11 and 12 awards ceremony. It brings us a moment to reflect on the year's achievements and to acknowledge success and effort in a variety of areas. If we could reflect further back through centuries and more, we'd see members of the Cowichan tribes fishing, raising families, and hunting the lands surrounding us. Their ancestors travelling widely through the Coast Salish area, exploring the Gulf Islands, and setting up their traditional summer base camp on what is now Vancouver Airport. We acknowledge that this place and the territories nearby are steeped in their history and culture, filled with their footsteps, and we're grateful to be able to live and express ourselves as our feet tread this territory today. I will now invite Ms. Amara Armstrong, the Director of Academic Senior School, to come forward and say a few words.
Thank you, Mr. Monroe. I, too, am privileged to learn from and with the Coast Salish nations, and I'm grateful to live and learn on the unceded Quet'sin territories of the Hul'qumi'num-speaking people. It's important for us to recognize and honor the Indigenous communities that have lived on this land since time immemorial. Haichka. Today, we will celebrate the many accomplishments of you, our students. These accomplishments will demonstrate personal rigor, efficacy, critical thinking, and possibly some hardship. But at the end of the day, what do these awards say about you? And how will you transfer your accomplishments to the wider world? I want to share with you a powerful excerpt from a poem, The Hill We Climb, by Amanda Gorman, the first American National Youth Poet Laureate, which was recited at the inauguration of the US President in 2021. She beautifully wrote, "When day comes, we step outside. We step out of the shade, aflame and unafraid. A new dawn blooms as we free it, for there is always light, if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it." These words, full of courage and hope, remind us of the transformative power that lies within each one of us. On May 24th of this year, it came to the world's attention that this very poem was banned from a school in Florida due to a single parent complaint, claiming that the poem is not educational, indirectly includes hate messages, and indoctrinates students. Unquestioned, the poem was removed. This incident highlights an alarming increase in book banning and censorship across North America. But you might be asking yourself, why should I care about something that happened at a school in Florida? Sapere aude, a Latin phrase meaning dare to know or have courage to use your own reason. What actions can you take to ensure that you have all the information you need to make an informed, critical decision about your place in the world? You've heard me mention Margaret Atwood previously because my imagination was captured by her literary works when I was in high school. Book for you here. Today I'm reminded specifically of her dystopian novel, The Handmaid's Tale. In this novel, Atwood writes, "Tell rather than write because I have nothing to write with, and writing is, in any case, forbidden." This chilling portrayal of a future where freedom of thought, opinion, and expression are banned serves as a cautionary tale. The Handmaid's Tale was part of my grade 10 English class syllabus. I was equally fascinated and horrified by it. The dystopia felt like an act of tremendous fictional brilliance on the part of Atwood, an impossibility in a society where I myself enjoyed what I thought were inalienable rights and freedoms. It depicted a world in which a dictatorial, theocratic government controls the state, restricts personal liberties, and dehumanizes its citizens, with a particular focus on subjugating women. While we read it as a work of fiction, its relevance and resonance with our present times cannot be ignored. According to PEN America, during the first half of the 22-23 school year, there were 1,477 instances of individual book bans in the US, an increase of 28% compared to the prior 6 months. Overwhelmingly, book banners continue to target stories written by and about people of color and two-spirit LGBTQ+ individuals. In a world where we once thought that schools were bastions of free speech, belief, and conscience, we now know that some of our intellectual contemporaries are at risk of being silenced. Students like yourselves are losing access to literature and the opportunity to formulate their own opinions using critical thought. The Handmaid's Tale, a novel that was written in 1985, has remained a prescient and prominent literary selection on high school course outlines for decades. It is currently banned in 13 American school districts and 6 American states. One of these states, Oregon, is right next door to British Columbia. Would you be surprised to know that it's been continuously challenged in Canada as well? Reflecting upon recent events and literary bans, I found myself contemplating what I stand for, and more importantly, what I'm willing to stand up to. Perhaps you, as high school students, may not yet have considered the weight of your own legacies. However, I urge you to ponder, how can you affect change, and what do you stand for? More importantly, what are you willing to stand up to? Every time this year that you've nailed a regional science fair presentation, aced a test or assignment, jumped a bigger jump at Thunderbird, raised your placard at Queen Mun, won a provincially qualifying soccer match, presented a stigma-free presentation, performed for Clue, played at the spring concert, or cheered on as Marcus and Willie threw the ball that would dunk the head and deputy head of school on Pride Day, you are learning. But to what end? The Historical Thinking Project takes this question one step further. Who decides what and whose stories to tell? And how do we know what we know? Our core values emphasize the importance of being true to oneself, of being you, but also to serve ye bravely. What impact will you choose to make or not to make? You have elected to be a QMS student, to attend our school for the express purpose of learning. Likewise, we have chosen you. This isn't just about learning that's confined to the classroom. However, it does call upon you to be an active participant in this transaction with the incredible gift of agency and freedom of thought. Think about your favorite novel, story, song, or movie. How might you feel if you once had the freedom to read it, to listen to it, to share it, only to find it was now censored? What if the banning went beyond books to include your identity, your gender, your language, or your culture? These questions challenge us as students to examine the world we live in and the values we hold dear. As intellectuals and thinkers, and you all are, I ask you to consider the consequences of censorship and the importance of preserving and elevating diverse voices and narratives. Albert Camus, the philosopher, wrote, "The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become absolutely free so that your very existence is an act of rebellion." So I encourage you to share your own stories and the stories of others widely and freely. To reiterate the banned words of Amanda Gorman, when day comes, we ask ourselves, where can we find light in this never-ending shade? The loss we carry, a sea we must wade. We've braved the belly of the beast. We've learned that quiet isn't always peace, and the norms and notions of what just isn't always justice. And yet the dawn is ours. Before we knew it, somehow we do it. Today, congratulations on your many accomplishments in your academic journey. Where will your learning take you next, and what will you stand up for and stand up to? Thank you.
I think it's appropriate that we take a moment to recognize Ms. Amara Armstrong's excellence in leadership and her significant contributions to our academic program here at QMS. As we move into the awards, if your name is called, please stand up and move into the aisle. If you're an individual winner, please come forward immediately to the front and receive your award. If you're part of a group, please organize yourselves as you move forward into the order in which the group has been read out. As an audience, if a group is being called, please hold your applause until the group list has been read out. When you come forward to collect your award, shake, then take. We'll take a picture of all award winners outside the chapel at the end of this ceremony. I'd like to invite Ms. Amara Armstrong forward to present the following academic awards. Progress Awards. This award is for improvement over the school year. Grade 11, Cole McPherson. Grade 12, Coco Tian. Social Sciences Award for the top history student in grade 12, Maya Harbo. The Leggett Trophy for passion and excellence in writing, Maya Cassie. The Sylvia Green Trophy for foreign languages, awarded to a senior student obtaining the highest mark in a foreign language, Lucy Cho. The Mace Shield for mathematics, awarded to a grade 12 student with the highest mark in calculus and math combined. This year it is awarded in her absence to Margaret Chen. The Barnes Shield for science, awarded to a grade 12 student, a combination of the highest marks and excelling in all three senior sciences, Marie Binden. Progress Awards for Fine Arts, and there are 4 in this category. Visual Arts, grade 10 to 12, Ethan Zhang. Drama, Lexa Pritchett. Media Arts, Ethan Zhang. And Music, Caden Ritter. Schumann Award to recognize a most outstanding piano player, Lucy Cho. Media Arts Award for creativity and innovation in film production, Maya Cassie. Thank you, Ms. Emma Armstrong. I'd now like to invite Mr. Emile forward to present the service-related awards. Service pins. Service pins are earned by students who've contributed to their communities with the exceptional gift of service, having volunteered over 100 hours. There are 3 in this category: Jade Chen, Lara Carnahan, and Maya Cassie. STEM Peer Tutoring Awards, Outstanding Service to the STEM Tutoring Programme. The 3 recipients are Marie Binden, Hannah Cohen, and Margaret Chen in her absence. Thank you, Mr. Emile. I'd now like to invite Angie Dobby to present Equestrian Awards. Rider pins are awarded to the following 3 riders: Caterina Anca, Barbara Romero Anguiano, and Ivy Sakabi. Horsemaster pins. Recipients must be enrolled in the equestrian program for at least 1 year, must successfully complete equine studies, and must be senior riders who exhibit skills and knowledge to look after horses in their care while maintaining a high standard of stable management. There are 3 recipients: Barbara Romero Anguiano, Jasmine Bessons, and Catalina Anker. The Senior Stable Management Prize, Barbara Romero Anguiano. Thank you, Ms. Dobby. Please could Ms. Amara Armstrong come forward. The Yearbook Award, a student dedicated to the process throughout the year, spending many hours outside of class taking pictures and perfecting the book. The award comes with a $200 scholarship from Friesens Publishing. This year's winner is Christine Kang. There are two top students for senior PE, Madison Claassen and Colton Barnett. Academic pins, criteria to be premised on passion, effort, achievement, and consistency. There are 5 in this category. Grade 11 English, Maya Cassie. Grade 11 Social Studies, Kieran Denny. Grade 11 Language, Shaylee Martin. Grade 11 Math, Sunyan Min. And Grade 11 Science, Shaylee Martin.
Shaylee's language. And then STEM. Testing my eyesight. Yeah, in your eyes. Oh, in eyes. Oh no, Shaylee got STEM.
Merit roll. To reach merit roll status, the student must have received a very good or excellent effort as a final effort mark for each course. Grade 11, the first group of 5, Barbara Romero Anguiano, Bronwyn Lee, Katerina Anker, Sienna Sharania, and Colton Barnett. Our next group of 5 are Elsa Bollinger, Jacob Butner-Danielu, Linda Liu, Nora Eisinger, and Vincent von Ruckman. And as we move into the grade 12s, just a reminder, please listen very carefully for the order of the groups, okay? A very good or excellent effort at that would be much appreciated. Grade 12, first group. Adrian Chow in his absence, Anson Xu, Coco Tian, Denzel Van Ooyen, and Fernanda Mata. Jesse Eakins, Mailing Parashalton, Noah Bird, and Paul Gammy. Thank you, Ms. Amara Armstrong. Mr. Wang, please come forward to present the Waterloo Math Competition Awards. The Waterloo Math Contests are hosted annually to challenge students on their math skills and to see how they fare against other students in the same age group. For each of the contests below, if a student scores within the top 25% globally, they receive a certificate of distinction. The top scores in our school get a medal. Canadian Senior Math Contest. Certificate of distinction, Lucy Cho, and a medal, Lucy Cho. In grade 11, the Hypatia Contest, Certificate of Distinction and Medal to Linda Liu. And the Euclid Contest for grade 12, a medal to Linda Liu. Thank you, Mr. Wang. I'd now like to call Sarah Milne, the president of UMA, forward to present some UMA pins. Once you've received your pin, you can also go and receive your UMA bag of gifts from Songy Park. These are for students who are unable to make our UMA Chapel presentations earlier this year. William McDermott, Jackson Smith, Thorin Coyote, Lindsay Brizzy, Amy McCracken, and Savannah Hurd.
Thank you. Welcome to the lunch.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. Still missing two. That concludes the awards assembly. Congratulations again to all winners, and please remember to wait outside for a quick photograph with your award. I'd now like to invite the head of school forward to say a few words.
Thank you, Mr. Monroe, and congratulations all of you who won awards today, and congratulations to all of you for your part in making the school year what it is. I'll have more to say on speech day about that. But when you become a leader, and many of you will, if not all of you, when you become a leader, one of the things that gives you greatest pride is that the team that you're leading rises and performs incredibly well. And that's the situation I'm in here at QMS. I'm so proud of our team. And I think you got a little flavour this morning from a couple of members of the team. I want to congratulate Ms. Amara Armstrong for that powerful and very relevant message. Well done, Annie. Thank you. Yeah, again. And I want to thank and congratulate Mr. Monroe for the seamless and very natural way that today's awards ceremony was conducted and unfolded. Well done again, sir. This is the first of a number, as you know. You've heard me say perhaps, but I'll say it again. Ceremonies are important, and because without ceremonies, life would be an endless series of Wednesdays. Yeah, you think the middle of the week, nothing, not the beginning, not the end. Okay, thanks everybody. Have a good day.